At least you're on the field going, so I saw one of the boys do that the other day. Yeah, what the fuck? Carry on. No, you're fine. Run like, hey. Shoot. Ah! No, you can't.
Are you watching?
You ate so
Thank you, bye. You got shoelaces stuff? Yeah, it's unreal. She crushed it.
Yeah, she did really well. She did really well. You guys are early.
Thank you. Oh my god. I've got this one. This is my homeless outreach. Remember? In my great parents actually like Tara goes, you can't wear anything else. No, you can't, literally. That is disrespectful. A different outfit. Layla, bring back your outfit. Bring back
Oh, do we need to do a sound check?
hey, whoa, hey, whoa.
This sounds good. Right, yes. That sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah. Hello and welcome to McKellar Park for round 4 of the National Premier League Women's. It's an exciting game between the home side Belconnen United and Gungahlin United here. I'm Sam Watson, your commentator. It's an exciting game in this round, one of 4 being played today in the NPL Women's. The first one has kicked off. Tuggeranong United taking on ANU. It's a bottom of the table clash over at Canberra. Meanwhile, Madura kick off at the same time against Canberra Olympic, and at 4:30, Canberra Croatia host West Canberra Wanderers over at Deakin Stadium. So all games being played today, and this game particularly is the headline game of the week. Really exciting game between current top of the table Belconnen, 3 wins from 3 games, relatively doable start to the season for them. Their first game, they won 5-1 against Olympic and beat Tuggeranong 11-0. But it was their round 3 game where they got their first big test of the season, winning 4-3 against Canberra Croatia in a game that they went up 2-0 before Croatia pegged them back 3-2, came from behind to go ahead. They brought it level but had to rely on a goalkeeping error to get them the 3 points. It was a difficult game, so they're coming into this game off the back of their first real kind of difficult game of the season. They take on Gungahlin United, who, having had a bye or had a abandoned game for round 1 to play 2 matches this season, they've won both of them. One of them was against Canberra Olympic, 3-1, before they dispatched Madura 8-0 in round 3 in their most recent league game. But Gungahlin are coming into this game off a defeat to Canberra Olympic in the Cup. They lost that game 1-0. They had plenty of opportunities, but just couldn't quite put them together in the final third. Olympic defended well. as did Gungahlin. 1 goal was the difference. It was a scrappy goal turned home by Tatum Marzi. These sides met 3 times in the last season in 2024. Round 2, Belconnen won 6-2. Dominant display before Gungahlin gave Belconnen their first defeat of the season in round 9, winning 2-1. Thanks to goals from Alex Nealand and Sharon Chow. In round 16, Belconnen got the revenge, winning comfortably 4-0. So this game is going to be a difficult one to call. Gungahlin were looking in really good form. Just wonder how much of an impact that defeat to Canberra Olympic midweek will have on their confidence. Give us a chance to look at the 2 teams while we just wait for the sides to come out. Belconnen United head coach Scott Collin makes 1 change to their side that beat Canberra Croatia last week. Number 1, Matilde Laurel Tai continues in goal. It's back 3 of number 3, Lauren Preston. Number 6, Maddie Steinecker. And number 2, Ailish McDonough. Now midfield 3 ahead of those 3. Number 8, Anika Corrie. Number 18, Izzy Hindmarsh. And number 21, Pearl Teen, is the new inclusion in the team. Coming in for Bronte Pike, who's on the bench. But number 19, Alex Martins, is in the attacking midfield position. And it's a front 3 of number 11, Kira Bobbin. Number 17, Alyssa DeCampley through the middle. And number 28, Alina Roberts on the right-hand side. On the bench for Belconnen, number 7, Steffi Legends. Number 29, Liliana Altamore. Number 26, Caitlin Kosh. Number 41, Claire Joseph. And number 4, Bronte Pike. Still no Hattie Cram, who looks like she'll be out for pretty much the whole season at this stage, unfortunately for them. Gungahlin United head coach Marcial Munoz makes 2 changes to the team that both beat Majura and lost to Olympic. Those lineups were the same. This one sees same back 4, number 1, Emily Pearce in goal. Number 16, Ivy Stevens at left back. Number 15, Chelsea Haitley at right back, and a central defence partnership between number 6, Maddie Percival, and number 25, Ayla Robertson. In the midfield, 3, number 8, Stella DeMarco at the base, the deeper lying midfielder. 2 number 8s, number 13, Nat DeMarco, and the new inclusion, number 12, Amy Moore, coming into the team for Olivia Budeweg. It's a front 3 that includes number 7, Ginger Oliver on the left, number 9, Megan Castle through the middle, and number 17, Bonnie Young, comes into the lineup for number 5, Darby Whiteley. And here come the 2 teams. Gungahlin in the pink, Belconnen United in the blue. Gungahlin fans making a bit of noise in this away game. Really healthy crowd gathered in the grandstand off camera. Both sides lining up. There's a few familiar faces for Gungahlin in that Belconnen United lineup. Number 19, Alex Martins, played for them last season, as did number 1, Matilde Laurel Tide, the goalkeeper. Alex Martins scored 6 goals in 2025 for Belconnen. She started this season by scoring in every game so far. Scored 4 goals in 1 game in the Cup, and has 3 goals and 1 assist in 2025 in the league. She is definitely a player to watch. But who isn't really for Belconnen United team have started the season so strongly. Top of the table on goal difference ahead of West Canberra Wanderers, who are level on points, but they've scored 20 goals in 3 games. Their goal difference is plus 16. They've conceded 4 goals. Gungahlin United, though, will be happy with the start they made, particularly that game against Canberra Olympic, their first game this season, where they were a better team against the side that won the treble last season. Megan Castle for them has 4 goals in 2 games in the league, back-to-back braces. They've scored 11 goals in 2 games, but they were held to nothing against Canberra Olympic in the Cup on Wednesday. So it'll be interesting to see how they go against Belconnen. Captains Maddie Percival and Lauren Preston shaking hands in the middle. It's a really nice day. Bit of a cool breeze and a lovely pitch for both teams who like to play football. So not many changes for either side. It's been a pretty common theme throughout the season for both of these teams. Belconnen United currently the favourites to win the league only early in the season. They finished in second place last season by 4 points off Belconnen. They haven't won the league title since 2019, so it will be a really special moment. They can continue their early momentum. Alyssa DeCampley standing over the ball. We're almost set for kickoff, just a few minutes late. And we're underway at McKellar Park, the home of Canberra United. Belconnen are back here, their first game back home this season. As Gungahlin look to come forward early through Megan Castle, Bonnie Young looking for Ginger Oliver. Preston will see that away. Early statement of intent for Gungahlin, getting forward quickly. It's a throw-in opportunity for Ivy Stevens. Headed one by Preston. Oliver's looking for Young. Hindmarsh's clearance. Deflects off Castle. And picked up by Pinkovitz. DeMarco will look back for Ayla Robertson. It's a defensive unit that have been very solid this season. Conceded just the one goal from their 2 games, which was a penalty. Maddie Percival started the season so well. Again, the captain. Stella DeMarco playing in the deeper number 6 role. Has found Amy Moore. Now Ginger Oliver out wide. Early cross in. And Maddie Steinecker gets it out of play. Gungahlin United camped in the Belconnen half. Just under 2 minutes in. Header one by Preston. Martins gives it away. Picked up by Stevens. One back by Oliver, given away again. Stevens will look back to Ayla Robertson and DeMarco. Nicely worked by Gungahlin United. DeMarco with Alex Martins in close attention. Ball won by Ailish McDonough. Good footwork from Anika Corey. She's got the ball back here. They're looking, both sides looking to get forward. First opportunity they can. Alina Roberts picks it up now. Martin's looking for Alyssa DeCampley. Up in the air it goes. Kira Bobbin faced by Chelsea Haitley. Bobbin lays it off for Ailish McDonough. Could not get there. But a big task for Chelsea Haitley in this game, who started the season really well at right back, but she's up against Kira Bobbin, who is the equal top assister in the league with 4. To go with 3 goals, she's made a really great start to the season. This looks so dangerous for Belconnen. Nat DeMarco looking for Bonnie Young. And McDonough takes a tumble. And Young has time to pick out a cross and find Megan Castle. And the ball's held by Matilda Laurel Ty. First shot of the game goes the way of Gungahlin. Unfortunate slip for Ailish McDonough up against Bonnie Young, who's also started the season well. Given away by Maddie Percival. And Peltine has found Alina Roberts, who's found Alyssa DeCampley, who puts it away for 1-0. It's only been 4 minutes, and Belconnen's first shot of the day results in a goal. A clinical finish from the number 17. It's a 4th goal of the season already. And Gungahlin almost score from one end. Belconnen go right down the other and open the scoring. That is the quality they possess going forward. It's their 21st goal of the season. We've only played just over 4 games. Gungahlin looking to hit back. McDonough finding Kira Bobbin. Percival trying to dribble her way through. Comes out to Nat DeMarco. Ginger Oliver, heavy touch from her, given away to Preston. Maddie Steinecker now. Hindmarsh dropping deep. Nat DeMarco pressing. Matilda Laurel Ty, who's shown her quality, but she is a young goalkeeper. Ball's gone out of play there. It looked like it potentially wasn't all the way out. McDonough with the throw. And Stella DeMarco can't find Maddie Percival. It took them just 3 minutes to open the scoring in their last game against Croatia. So Belconnen fast starters again. Preston won by Amy Moore. Now Castle, well defended again. They're cutting off those passes from Gungahlin intended to release that forward line in behind. Corrie has been a really good signing for Belconnen. Chelsea Haley's got there ahead of Alyssa DeCampley. Can't quite keep the ball in. Bonnie Young looking to drive forward. Belconnen win it back. Now Alex Martin's trying to pick out a pass. Really important interception by Maddie Percival. One back by Ayla Robertson. Kira Bobbin applying too much pressure in the end. Marcial Munoz asking for a bit more speed going forward. Preston won it well. Stevens back to Stella DeMarco. Picked up by Amy Moore. Oliver looking down the line. Steinecker able to collect with time on the ball. And the press by Gungahlin almost forced the error. Hindmarsh does so well there to step away from that to Marco. Well won by Ivy Stevens. Now Alex Martins. Heavy coming together between Moore and Martins. And although Martins was the one initiating the contact, looks like the free kick's gone the way of Belconnen. Roberts looking for Martins. Well read again by Percival. Can't find a teammate though. Belconnen sat deep. Now they're getting numbers forward. Natamarco pressing in an advanced role. Steinecker finding Hindmarsh in a bit of room. She's looking over the top four. Alina Roberts, out comes Emily Pearce. Collected by Ginger Oliver. Now Ayla Robertson for more. Bit of possession for Gungahlin. Picked up again by Hindmarsh, who's got a lot of time on the ball. And she's looking for Kira Bobbin, who's got there first. Haley's recovered well. Bobbin shooting. And Emily Pearce able to collect easily enough. We've played just over 10 minutes. Belconnen have had one shot and they've scored it through Alyssa DeCampley. Ivy Stevens has a ball and will take the throw in. The top. Bit for Steinecker to worry about. Plays it back to Laurel Tyers. Touches heavy. Gets it out of her feet quickly though. Bobbin trying to turn Haley, and she has. Kira Bobbin streaking forward. DeCampley making the run. She's found her as well. Seen off by Maddie Percival. In comes Peltine. Lovely turn. Hindmarsh is going to shoot from distance. And it's wide. But that is the danger of Kira Bobbin. Turned Chelsea Haley easily in the end, and from that point on, she was away. She's been so crucial for Belconnen in creating and scoring a lot of their goals. And that's why. Flicked on by Amy Moore. Nat DeMarco. Finding Castle. Gungahlin looking for that quick release. Good footwork by Ginger Oliver. Bonnie Young's free on the right. Flicked on by Castle. It's a good ball though. Heavy pass from Nat DeMarco. Steinecker will chase it down. Castle will keep it in. And the ball is out off Castle. It's a goal kick for Belconnen United. And almost given away, has been to Amy Moore. Castle trying to lay it off to Nat DeMarco. Read really well by Izzy Hindmarsh. And now Belconnen could be away. Numbers getting back slowly for Gungahlin. Roberts looking for DeCampley. Seen away by Ayla Robertson. Team for Preston. Corey looking for Alex Martins. Robertson Can only find Alina Roberts trying to take on Robertson. She's past her as well. What a run from Alina Roberts. And DeMarco puts it out of play off a Belconnen player. Pressure relieved a little bit. They do look the better side at the moment. Belconnen United. Gungahlin have had maybe more possession. Haven't really been able to break them down. They do look a bit nervy at the back. Belconnen, though, the way they've started this game, they've made amends for their errors very effectively. Martins, Corrie, Roberts. Martins recovered well. Roberts' ball is actually a really good one. Headed away by Amy Moore. Hindmarsh. Ball won by Castle. Good read. And that's the release they want because Bonnie Young has space. There's two back for Belconnen. Bonnie Young taking on Maddie Steinecker. Sliding it wide to Ginger Oliver, who's going to have a go. Ginger Oliver, what a stop by Laurel Ty. And that is the quality of Gungahlin from back to the front. In the space of just a few seconds, Bonnie Young picked the right option in the end. Found Ginger Oliver. Matilde Laurel Ty not taking any chances. Palming it over the crossbar. Young's run short for the short corner. Oliver looking for Castle. Corrie won the header. Bobbin looks to play it into space for herself. Important win by Amy Moore as Bobbin wants to run. They're going to calm it down. That is the danger of Gungahlin United on the counter-attack. Speaking of, here's Alyssa DeCampley taking on Ayla Robertson. And Robertson, did she get the ball? Referee says she did. It was a really risky tackle by Robertson. Alyssa DeCampley not happy. Goal kick's been given to Gungahlin. Didn't look like Robertson made any contact with Alyssa DeCampley, but looked like it could have been a corner potentially. Up it goes to Castle, who's been dangerous early on. Oliver. Back to Maddie Steinecker. And a bit of a rushed pass up in the air by Preston. Stella DeMarco looking to play it in behind. Steinecker very calm at the back. Started the game really confidently. Maddie Steinecker, lovely pass as well for Martins. Preston for DeCampley. Pressure by Maddie Percival. Back it goes to Pearce. Gungahlin growing into the game really well. Emily Pearce will look short for Percival. Corrie putting on the pressure. Plenty of players in that back line who are very capable of holding on to possession. Long throw from McDonough. DeMarco trying to shepherd it out for a goal kick. Did really well. Robertson with a good ball to find Oliver, and again, if Gungahlin can connect those passes, they're in behind because a lot of their front line and midfield have pressed high. Castle's won the ball, picked up by McDonough. Gungahlin really trying to utilise the space of those wingers, such as Bonnie Young, especially against a back three. There's no fullback to kind of match the wide position. Alyssa DeCampley's in behind. She's beaten Percival. DeCampley in on goal. Held by Emily Pearce. Great goalkeeping from Gungahlin's new number one. They did have Laurel Ty in goal for them last season. They switched about midway through to Samantha Ems. Now the position goes to Emily Pearce, who was at Tuggeranong United last season. Lovely turn from Roberts, who's time to get the cross in as well. Dropped by the goalkeeper. And Alyssa DeCampley really should have scored, given what she's capable of. Last season's Golden Boot winner, picked up by McDonough. Young putting the pressure on and not quite on the same wavelength as her teammates there. Emily Pearce gets the goal kick going quickly. Picked up by Pearl Teen, who's got the ball back here again. She's cutting it back, looking for Martins. Robertson with an unorthodox block. Out it goes for a corner. And Ailish McDonough will head over to swing it in. There was an appeal from Alex Martins, not too sure what it was about, potentially handball. McDonough will swing this one in with the left foot. Plenty of numbers in the box. It's a dangerous one, looking for Bobbin. Important touch by Pearce in the end. Haley calm on the ball, finding Nat DeMarco, pressured by Hindmarsh. Good ball. And now Bonnie Young has a bit of room. Castle's making a run. It's a good ball, but Castle unable to get on the end of it. Chelsea Haley with the throw, bit of an advanced position for Gungahlin. Nat DeMarco has great footwork, lovely control as well. Being forced back by Hindmarsh. DeMarco makes a good run. Out by Bobbin. Young forced back. Ivy Stevens picks up the ball, looking for Oliver first time. Preston with her all the way. Oliver offside in the end, and the move breaks down for Gungahlin. So we've played the first 20 minutes. Belconnen started the game quickly, went in front. Gungahlin have had some good opportunities too. It's been a bit of an even game so far. Given away by Robertson. Preston looking for Corrie. Lovely control. Won by Stella DeMarco though. Not many numbers for Gungahlin. They've held on to the ball well, but given away to Hindmarsh, who's slipping it through. Percival read it with DeCampley and Bobbin making that run. Lovely nutmeg from Alina Roberts, who had a bit of a coming together with Ayla Robertson. Alina Roberts pulling out a few tricks there. Always great to see. Both of them down at the moment. Ayla Robertson getting back to her feet. Alina Roberts is as well now. Stayed down a little bit longer. Good to see both of them are, by the looks of things, okay. Maddie Steinecker has picked up the ball here. Hindmarsh. Now Stella DeMarco has picked up the ball. Looking for Bonnie Young. Laurel Ty finding Hindmarsh. They played that well. McDonough has done that well as well. Hindmarsh can't find a teammate. Calmly done by Stevens as well. Given away again by Robertson. Good ball by Ayla Robertson. Away by Steinecker, looking for Bobbin. Hadley sticking tight to her. And they've won the ball back. Given away though. And Bobbin's picked it up now. And look at the space for DeCampley. Bobbin making the run in the middle. She's trying to slip it through for Kira Bobbin, and well defended by Ayla Robertson. Really crucial interception there. And it's a corner for Belconnen. Really dangerous opportunity for them, given the quality of Izzy Hindmarsh behind a dead ball. It's a lower delivery, and Pearce maybe expected someone to get a touch on that ball in from Corrie. It's eventually seen out by Gungahlin. A bit risky in the way they did it though. Chelsea Hadley very calm on the ball again. Given away to Bobbin, who's getting on the end of this. No options in the middle for her though. Stevens can't get it clear. Comes out to Peltine. Not a bad effort. Very capable play to be able to pull that off. Just over the bar in the end. A few defensive errors creeping into Gungahlin's game. Lovely control by Bonnie Young. Out of play it goes. Gungahlin's ball. These are two of last season's top three. Belconnen finished second. Gungahlin finished third. Belconnen were 5 points clear of Gungahlin in the end. A bit of a gap between the two, but not far off. And the away side here were the first ones to really cause Belconnen issues in their winning start to 2024 when they won 2-1 at Gungahlin and close, and it's been given away. Megan Castle well recovered by Anika Corrie. Great recovery to shut down Megan Castle. And that ball might be looking for Kira Bobbin. Calmly done by Hadley, who's going to get on the end of Pearce's clearance. She's looking for Young. Taking on McDonough, trying to turn Bonnie Young. Did well. Very calmly taken by Chelsea Hadley in a really high pressure situation. Ailish McDonough for DeCampley. McDonough trying to find Martins. Asking a lot of the number 19 to keep the ball in there. And it's a goal kick for Emily Pearce again. Nice flick by Moore. Again, Belconnen light for numbers at the back. Oliver points where she wants it. DeMarco trying to play it in behind. Well read by Preston. Stevens looking long again. It's a really good ball. Finding Castle with Steinecker in close attention. Corrie has Moore in her sights. And Moore's won the free kick. Corrie initially looked to have recovered well. Don't think she got the ball in the end. And it's a free kick opportunity for Gungahlin. Ginger Oliver heading over to stand over this one. Very capable player. And it's not a bad distance either. Only a few players back for Gungahlin. Everyone back for Belconnen. This is a big opportunity as we tick into the 30th minute of the game. Ginger Oliver with the right foot up against her former teammate Matilde Laurel in goal. It's Ginger Oliver's set piece. And Laurel did enough in the end. And importantly stopped it. Bouncing out for the incoming Maddie Percival to follow it in. Belconnen looking to spring forward quickly, given away by Bobbin. But she wins it back immediately. Such a good player, Kira Bobbin. She's looking to go around Chelsea Haitley. The early ball in, looking for Alyssa DeCampley, and Pierce on the second attempt gets a hold of the ball. Nat DeMarco. Castle again uses her body well. Oliver's making the run. Important block by Maddie Steinecker. He's had a really good start to the game. Given away though to Castle. He's found Ginger Oliver. They're not allowing them any time on the ball. Belconnen United. Oliver able to pick out a pass looking long. McDonough gets there. Stella DeMarco picks it up. Looking for her sister Nat DeMarco. Lovely touch for Bonnie Young. And Belconnen gets there first. Stella DeMarco for Young, away by Ailish McDonough. Haitley finding Percival. And the two of them maybe got in each other's way. They fix up the situation well though. Moore wins it back, given away again. DeCampley's ball's a really good one. Pierce comes out quickly to claim it. Great idea by Alex Martins as well. The weight on the pass was good as well. Now to play off Roberts. Still at this stage with Belconnen leading. Only slim advantage, 1-0 up. Difficult one to call. Both teams have made a few defensive errors, but at other times looked really solid at the back. It's appearing as a game that's going to come down to fine margins. Corrie releasing Hindmarsh. Well read by Ayla Robertson again. Given away by Young. Lovely touch by McDonough, who's trying to slip it in for DeCampley. Robertson. They're looking to go forward quickly again. Well read by Preston, who's done a really good job up against Ginger Oliver. Anika Corrie's going to go for goal from distance. That is wide and high. Robertson's getting the ball away. Picked up by Alina Roberts. Out of play goes for another goal kick, but they've played a few of them short. They've looked to hit long. Not quite working for Gungahlin, just inviting more pressure into that back line. Emily Pearce will look short this time to Percival, or she'll go long looking for Castle. Lovely control. Lovely stuff from Castle. Now DeMarco's making an unmarked run, and Young's pass hit the head of McDonough. Really crucial interception. McDonough looking for Kira Bobbin. Won by Stella DeMarco. McDonough found her own teammate and wins the throw. Really great start to the game from her as well. Donna looking long, header won by Stella DeMarco. Donna looking long, goes off. Stella DeMarco out for another throw. We've got just about 10 minutes left of this first half. It's been a really even game. Chances at both ends. Bobbin away from Hadley. What a run from Kira Bobbin. And held by Emily Pearce. But again, she is so deadly, Kira Bobbin. Giving Chelsea Hadley a bit of a nightmare. Given away again. Won again by Preston. Peltine. Belconnen look very sharp. They're so quick to win the ball back when they give it away. Ball's hit Alyssa DeCampley right in the face. Or the nose, maybe. Playing through the pain, though. Percival, bit of space for Amy Moore, and Corrie is there, quick to close her down. Preston reads it again. They've not stopped running all game. They look really fit, Belconnen. Good ball over the top. Alina Roberts will get there. And the cutback is importantly intercepted by Maddie Percival. Behind for another corner. And Ailish McDonough heading over to swing this one in again. Numbers in the box as well. McDonough's delivery near post. Comes out to Bobbin. Away by Robertson. Alina Roberts puts it up in the air. Bounces the way of Gungahlin. Peltine with an important sliding clearance away from Megan Castle. Players for both teams. Anyone on the field can score for them. They've had so many different goal scorers each this season. 10 different scorers for Belconnen already in their 4 games about this season. Well, Gungahlin United had 7 different goal scorers. They're coming forward here with Anika Corrie looking for Kira Bobbin, who's put it in the back of the net, capping off a really high quality first half performance and makes it 2-0 to Belconnen. Just a few minutes before half time. And you've got to say, on the whole, they do deserve that lead. Kira Bobbin just crept in behind. Great desperation to get a touch on the ball. And puts it in the bottom corner. And that is her 4th goal of the season as well, to go with her 4 assists. She has been terrorizing that Gungahlin back line. McDonough, heavy touch, wins it back though. Bobbin only has one thing in her mind, you feel. Young looking to skip inside. Fouled by Izzy Hindmarsh. Now a chance for Gungahlin to get a few numbers forward. They've started the game with a few chances, Gungahlin, but since then haven't really had any clear-cut chances. Up it goes to Robertson. Corey. Martin's lovely first touch to find Peltine. Trying to find Roberts. Belconnen looking to go quickly from one end to the other. Roberts taking on Ivy Stevens. And Stevens does well to stay with her. Now the play goes for a goal kick. That's how good Gungahlin can be defensively. Again, they're just lacking that clinical edge going forward that we saw in their game on Friday against Majura. Some of the goals they scored were very nice to watch. Some great team moves, some high quality goals from long range as well. Not quite seeing that against a much better opponent, it's got to be said. Nata Marco, lovely footwork. Looking to release Castle. Maddie Steineker's dealt with her very well. Moore. Nat DeMarco lost the ball. Hindmarsh can accelerate into space. Intercepted by Ivy Stevens. Emily Pierce. Looking for Stella DeMarco. Goes looking for Castle. Great control from Castle again. Steinecker won the ball ahead of her again though. And she'll win this one as well. Hindmarsh with time on the ball. Young coming in to shut her down. Aitley gets there ahead of Bobbin. Ball stayed in for Ailish McDonough, giving it away to Bonnie Young though. Young's done well to find more. Belconnen players streaming back though. And they've given the ball away. The home side and the league lead is just too good at the moment. Preston. They win it back again. Given away to Stella DeMarco. Her ball in behind looking for Ginger Oliver, I think. Wasn't aware. Steinacker. Hindmarsh given away to Castle. Castle fouled. The yellow card's coming out for Izzy Hindmarsh. So she'll have to be careful for the rest of the game. Got just about 2 minutes left of regular time plus any added on. Robertson has a free kick from just inside Belconnen's half. Not a very helpful angle as well, but she'll look to find Castle, who flicks it on. And Laurel Ty collects gratefully and comfortably to Campley. Hindmarsh forced back, good high press from Gungahlin. Picked up by Steinecker, forcing the error. Stella DeMarco has kept the ball in. Steinacker does really well as well. Great footwork. Lovely pass from McDonough as well. That's the quality of Belconnen's defenders on the ball as well. DeCampley's release. Kira Bobbin again, facing up against Percival. Bobbin going all the way through. Kira Bobbin. And a good stop by Emily Pearce as well. Really sharp to prevent the ball sneaking in at the near post. Even for the likes of Maddie Percival, who have been so solid all season, Kira Bobbin is tearing that defense apart at times. Oliver taking on Preston. The shot drifts wide. Marcial Munoz cutting a frustrated figure. Wonder what the Gungahlin team talk will entail at halftime. Definitely not out of this game. They're capable of scoring 2 goals. They've had a few chances, so they can take a bit of positivity into the second half. Martins is released though. What a pass to find her. Gungahlin getting good amount of numbers back. Martins looking for DeCampley. Not quite the right decision. McDonough. Lovely turn from Hindmarsh. Away from Nat DeMarco. Martins making the run, and Hindmarsh maybe looking for DeCampley. Young. Stella DeMarco faced by Peltine. That midfield have not stopped running. Corey. Shielding off Amy Moore. We've entered additional time. Don't know how much of it there will be. There's been a few short stoppages. Gungahlin getting forward now. Megan Castle with a hand in the air. Castle's been found. Bonnie Young's made the run. What a crucial tackle by Ailish McDonough. Belconnen defending well, even with limited numbers back. What a run by DeMarco, and well run again. Well won again by Steinacker. Important interception by Stevens. Really great end to this first half though. Nat DeMarco. Castle, is she onside? The flag goes up. It looked very borderline. And that is the halftime whistle. The 4th minute Alyssa DeCampley goal, followed up by a great Kira Bobbin goal. Caps off a good first half display by Scott Collins' side, who deservedly lead 2-0 against Gungahlin United. What have they got in the second half? They'll need a big response and need to be a bit more dangerous going forward. At halftime, the score is Belconnen United 2, Gungahlin United 0.
Belconnen United 4, Gungahlin United 0, and in the end of the Belconnen United 2, Gungahlin United 0. Yesterday saw the first round of the Capital Football Cup, and mini league finale, in which we had a number of girls and staff. In the Cup League, the Belconnen United under 14 girls by 129 college, while in the mini league, girls under 11, Belconnen United 11 for under 11 girls, Chevron United Football Club, and in the Junior League, girls under 14 big-round competition, our clubs under 14 girls had a bye, and we'll start their season proper next week. Win, lose, or draw, well done to everyone for their efforts around the ground this weekend. Today, Belconnen United Football Club would like to thank all of our sponsors and their ongoing support for Belconnen Park. Today, we'd like to acknowledge the following sponsors in particular. Belconnen Soccer Club, the true home of the Blue Devils, offering a welcoming atmosphere with both food, drink, weekly specials and rides. Please become a member today and support our club that supports Belconnen United Football Club and our local community. Style Solutions, specialising in IT contracting and securing meaningful opportunities that prioritise both contractor and client satisfaction, stability and long-term success. And Westfield Belconnen, offering a wide range of retail stores, dining options, entertainment and a live cinema, with ample parking and easy access. Westfield Belconnen, the premier location, shopping and leisure right in the heart of our Belconnen. A reminder too, to find out more about Belconnen United Football Club and our sponsors, and to find out who the Westfield Belconnen players are next year that we team this week, make sure to follow us at Belconnen United Blue Devils, both on Facebook and Instagram. Also, if you want to stay in touch with our club and up to date on all the scores and all our club players and who our sponsors are, don't forget to download our new Belconnen United Football Club app, available in your app store. Our app is being developed in partnership with Myra, and this is a longer-term initiative we've had this year to bring life to our club and provide you with access to information and business about our club. Now, while you're waiting for the second half to begin, don't forget to visit the canteen at the top of the stairs. We've got lots of hot food and beverages to keep you warm this afternoon. We have cold drinks and snacks available for you too. We also have some merchandise available at the canteen booth. Finally, just a reminder, please help us and please do the right thing by placing all your rubbish in the bin. As you're doing so, please make sure to put any cans and bottles in the brightly coloured purple container bin. In doing so, you help our volunteers at the end of the game, ensuring we all get home at a reasonable time. Your support is very much appreciated.
Hello and welcome back to McKellar Park for the second half of this really interesting game between Belconnen United and Gungahlin United. The home side heading out onto the field now. They lead 2-0 thanks to an early third-minute goal from Alyssa Campley before Kira Bobbin made it 2 on 39 minutes just before halftime. We're almost set for the second half as the sun setting a little bit. You can see the shadows on the field. It's a really nice afternoon for football here at McKellar Park. And it was a really interesting first half. Belconnen, should be said, were the better side. Deservedly went 2-0 ahead. Gungahlin did have their chances. It just lacked that quality in the final third that Belconnen did. They've been playing really well. They've been high intensity in their ability to win the ball back. And they're starting this second half against Gungahlin, who are looking to go forward quickly. Marcial Munoz looks like he's made 2 changes to the team. One of them, Darby Whiteley, playing that ball in. Amy Moore's cross held by Laurel Ty, but a bit of a statement of intent to start the second half. Rachel Van Alst looks like she's come on for Ayla Robertson in the centre of defence. And Darby Whiteley on for Ginger Oliver. Stevens wins that ball there. So, a few changes for Belconnen. Ayla Robertson, at times, playing a few of those goal kicks into dangerous areas. Maybe just wasn't her day, but she did make some really crucial defensive interceptions. Ginger Oliver was almost marked out of the game by Lauren Preston, one of many Belconnen players who was very good from a defensive viewpoint. Won a lot of those second balls. Lovely control by Nika Corrie. Same with Pearlteen, sees off Rachel Van Alst. Stepping out of what we assume is a central defensive position. Stella DeMarco shepherded back by Martins. Very calm on the ball. Back to Emily Pearce, who's looking long for Whiteley. Intercepted by McDonough. Won by Whiteley though. Listen to Campley finding Teen. Teen gets it back and is having a go. Held by Emily Pearce. So a few changes. Wonder what Marcial Munoz was saying at halftime. Definitely needed to link up a bit better going forward. A lot of the passes weren't finding their teammates. There were definitely opportunities for them, with Gungahlin pushing a lot of numbers high. Corrie on the ball here, looking for Martins. And Corrie maybe caught in 2 minds with Bobbin. Running in. Gives it to Pearce. Looks to find Whiteley. Lovely control from Darby Whiteley. And the deflection nearly favoured Amy Moore. Pearlteen. Hindmarsh. Martins now for Roberts. They've worked the ball really well from side to side. And Roberts has beaten Ivy Stevens here. And she's cut it back for Kira Bobbin to make it 3. And we've just played 4 minutes of the second half, and those 2 wingers are at it again. It's Roberts' second assist of the game. It's Bobbin's second goal. And they're starting to run away with this. It's 3-0. Not the start to the second half. Gungahlin United would have wanted. But both wingers have been so good today. Gungahlin's fullbacks have had a really rough day. Kira Bobbin on one side and Alina Roberts on the other. Looking to go forward quickly again with Castle. Whiteley's making a run in behind, but McDonough there to see the danger away. Defensively, they've been so switched on. They've read the attempted passes by Gungahlin into the final third so effectively. And they've got a lot of work to do. Gungahlin United. Haley looking for Castle. Won by Steinacker. Bobbin gives the ball away. Stella DeMarco. Now DeMarco's making the run through the middle. And Matilde Laurel-Ty did so well to come out and claim that ball. Teen looking to release Alina Roberts now, and Pierce at the other end. Read it well. Didn't get a clearance right though. Gungahlin work it out in the end. And look at the space in behind for Bonnie Young. Castle pointing where she wants it. And the ball across will find Darby Whiteley, who puts it wide. What a chance for Gungahlin. And what a miss from Darby Whiteley. That would have been the perfect response to going a goal down. And with this scoreline, they need to, you feel, put away a goal early on in this second half. So they're not entering the final 20 minutes maybe with the pressure of 3 goals. That is such a big miss. Throw goes the way of Gungahlin. What a great ball by Bonnie Young as well in the final third. If they can work those opportunities like they did that one there and make those passes, which Belconnen, to their credit, have been reading really well. There will be opportunities. They have to be more clinical. McDonough linking up with Martins. To Campley. Bobbin bullies Percival off the ball. The run's being made by Peltine. Important interception by Stella DeMarco. Kira Bobbin showing all sides of her game. She's going to get on the end of this one as well. Percival makes a good interception herself. Haley up the field looking for Castle. Held up by Steinacker. And Amy Moore can't get on the end of that one. Nika Corrie there first, ahead of Amy Moore. Corrie gives the ball away though to Stevens. Skips clear of Preston. Throw goes the way of Belconnen. Corrie. Now comes that to Roberts. Her ball looking for DeCampley, headed one by Van Alst, who's normally been playing in midfield for Gungahlin. Has been deployed in central defence in this second half. Pierce goes long. Corrie for Steinacker. He's found Peltine. And 2 players making the run. One back by Rachel Van Alst, making good impact off the bench. Stella DeMarco dodging a few challenges. And it goes for Amy Moore. Bobbin coming to shut her down. DeMarco. More lovely football by Gungahlin. Whiteley. Castle gives it back to Whiteley. What a move this is. And Whiteley's cross looking for Bonnie Young, and it's 3-1. The game is on now. We played just 9 second half minutes. There's been 2 goals. And Gungahlin hit back. What a high quality move that was. Finished off by Bonnie Young, who keeps up her record of scoring in every league game this season. It's her 3rd of the season in her 3rd game. Scored against Olympic and against Majura. And now brings them back into the game. The 2-goal deficit that they started the half with is restored. Belconnen, can they kill off the momentum which you feel might swing the way of Gungahlin, who after that Darby Whiteley miss, been playing some good football. And Whiteley, to her credit, recovered well from that miss to put in such a great assist for Young to score. DeMarco. Olivia Budeweg getting ready to come on for Gungahlin. Down here, Bonnie Young's putting on the pressure to Corrie. She's running really hard, Bonnie Young. And she's won the ball back. Cleared eventually by Preston, but uncertainty at the back again for Belconnen. We're going to see that change happening soon. Ollie Budeweg, normally a midfielder. That's why she started this season. Bobbin taking on Haley, who's stuck with her well. Roberts is unmarked at that back post. Haley did well in the end, gives away the corner. And Izzy Heinmarsh will head over to swing this one in. If Belconnen score again here, you feel like that could kill off the revival from Gungahlin. They're not going to do it then though. Heinmarsh's cross out of play for Emily Pearce, goal kick. Pearce running into space, looking for Bonnie Young in space, sorry. And Young can't find Castle. She's going to chase after this one though. Steinacker will look wide to Ailish McDonough. Whiteley tight on her. And Haley did well to get there ahead of Bobbin, who was strong though. Out of play. And Amy Moore will be replaced by Olivia Budeweg. In that midfield. Should be a like-for-like change. Good performance from Amy Moore in midfield. Worked really hard and deservedly gets a bit of a rest. Header one by Van Alst. Flicked on by Bobbin to Campley, linking up with Martins. Corrie, good football by Belconnen. Alex Martins going for goal. What a save from Emily Pearce to preserve that 2-goal deficit. And that's just a reminder that Belconnen are very capable of scoring plenty more goals in this second half. Ailish McDonough heading over to swing this one in again. This time looking at the back post, unmarked header. Potentially Heinmarsh, no one around her. Bobbin trying to turn Haley. Did really well again. And Heinmarsh will head over to take this one. It'll be another in-swinger. This time with the right foot. Everyone back for Gungahlin. They know the danger of conceding another goal here. It's a low delivery. Picked up by Stella DeMarco's releasing Megan Castle. Only Darby Whiteley with her. That's all she could really do with it. Not a bad outcome. Laurel Ty's going to put a boot through it, and it hit Lauren Preston in the face, I think. It's a bit painful one. Preston's shaking it off, but with Whiteley in close attention, that could have gone anywhere. Bit of a let-off for Belconnen defensively. Van Alst for Percival has given the ball away. And we're going to see two changes for Belconnen. Bronte Pike and Steffi Legends coming on. Nika Corrie is the first to make way. Perlteen as well, replaced by Pike. Legends going over to left fullback spot, so maybe a bit of a formation change for Belconnen. Going to a back four with Bronte Pike and Legends, both fullbacks. Pike at right back, Legends slotted in at left back. That will allow Lauren Preston to step forward into midfield alongside Alex Martins. Ty looking long for Roberts. Martins, lovely pass to find Pike, who's having her first involvement here, looking for Kira Bobbin, who nearly stole in ahead of Emily Pearce. So quick, Kira Bobbin. Legends wins it back for Belconnen. Played just over 60 minutes. Still plenty of time for Gungahlin to bring it back. But at the moment, Belconnen looking more likely, responding well after conceding that goal. Free kick's been given the way of the Blue Devils. And they're taking their time. McDonough heading over to swing this one in with the left foot. Bronte Pike free at that back stick if McDonough can find her. Pearce holds on. Comfortable claim for her in the end. Looking to release quickly to Stevens. Pike closing her down and wins the throw. Another player, this Belconnen unit, they're all giving 100%. The intensity has been so high. Good ball by Robertson. Defensive mix-up almost. How calm is that by Stella DeMarco? Puts it out in front of Darby Whiteley, who's got there ahead of McDonough. She has Megan Castle with her. Whiteley skips past Izzy Hindmarsh, looking for Bonnie Young. Well read by Bronte Pike. The pass not quite right. Pike does well. Belconnen looking dangerous on the break. Darby Whiteley's made a really good involvement off the bench. Pearce for Stella DeMarco. He's had a great game. in that lone number 6 position. Numbers getting forward for Gungahlin. DeMarco made a midfield run, and now Kira Bobbin is free in space, able to burn off Hadley. Bobbin with Hadley getting back. Couldn't find either DeCampley or Alina Roberts. DeMarco finding Rachel Van Aal stepping in from defense. Nat DeMarco gives it to Van Aal. This is a good move again by Gungahlin. Bonnie Young skips inside Pike. Looking for Castle. Her flick on went through the legs of McDonough. Pike keeps it in. Bonnie Young's had another really good game for Gungahlin. It's been their main outlet going forward at times. Legends. Won by Stella DeMarco. Steffi Legends back in the Gungahlin United side, in the Belconnen United side. After a year off in 2024. Martins, important touch there by Ivy Stevens. Van Aal's looking for Bonnie Young. Pike opts for safety. Young continuing to run hard on that left wing. Just going to go for the long throw as well. McDonough, Budeweg, optimistic from that angle. Van Alst, heavy coming together. Budeweg going for goal. So 25 minutes left of this game. Both sides looking dangerous going forward. Gungahlin improving on their first half performance. They've threatened a few more times. Can they do so here with a deep free kick? Marco's going to look back for Maddie Percival. Both number 8s have stayed forward for Gungahlin. Percival can't find Bonnie Young. They need to start connecting those passes. Bobbin with a high one. And a one by Stevens. Haven't really been able to get Alyssa DeCampley into the game. Percival for Van Alst. One back by DeCampley. She can drive forward here. Calmly done by DeCampley in the end. Pike looking for the run of Preston, overhit though. Back it goes to Gungahlin. Percival can carry it forward. One by Hindmarsh. Budeweg in too strongly. Free kick goes the way of Belconnen. So a win here would make it 4-4 for Belconnen United. Interestingly, West Canberra Wanderers play against Canberra, Croatia at 4:30. So kicking off right about now. That'll be a really big test for West Canberra, who sit equal top at the moment. They've only played teams in the lower half from 2024, the likes of Madura, ANU, and Tuggeranong. Hindmarsh has won it back. Taking on Van Aals as her effort is held by Emily Pearce. Stevens, won by Preston. Stevens wins it back. Now Young, looking again for Stevens. Again, there is Steinacker. They've given the ball away again. Young. Pike taking on Bonnie Young. And they've won it back again. Really great play from Bronte Pike. Very strong. Pike's making the run. Roberts holds onto possession well. Budeweg putting good pressure on Alina Roberts. Martins, heavy touch. Become a bit of a scrappy game. That's just due to the intensity both sides are playing at. Percival will take this free kick. Allow Gungahlin United to get numbers forward. Castle's making a run. She's gone short to Stella DeMarco though. Finding Nat DeMarco her touch. Can't find a teammate. Might come to Megan Castle here. Bronte Pike in strongly again. Martins. Hindmarsh. Trying to release Roberts. What a ball that is instead to find Bobbin. And Hadley got an important touch and it comes out to DeCampley. Percival finding Budeweg. It's one end to the other at the moment. Really exciting game. Whiteley finding Stella DeMarco. If they can move the ball a bit quicker, you feel they can get in behind this Belconnen defense. And the ball has been won by McDonough. It's gone out of play for a Belconnen throw. Going to see a change for Gungahlin United. Chelsea Hadley has gone off on that far side. And number 18 there, Lillian Pitkin, has come on. Pitkin will slot into that right back position. Looks like it's almost a back three at times with Rachel Van Alst sat very high. Won by Darby Whiteley. Another great moment for her off the bench. DeMarco. Young taking on Pike. Bonnie Young's going for the goal for a distance. Bonnie Young! Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Bonnie Young! One of the goals of the season already. And brings Gungahlin United back to within one of Belconnen. Could they do it? What a goal from Young. Her second of the game. Cut inside on the right foot. Nothing Laurel Ty could do about that. And now they just need one goal. And the way they've been attacking in this second half, you wouldn't put it past them. But Alina Roberts is forward here for Belconnen. Away by Van Alst. Roberts can't find a teammate. Gungahlin, do they have the momentum now? Stella DeMarco looking to play it in behind for Whiteley. Hindmarsh. Now DeMarco comes out to Bonnie Young again, who's on a hat-trick at the moment. And she deserves those 2 goals. She's been relentless this second half, getting forward. Really positive. She's going for goal again, and may as well after she scored that absolute stunner. Full of confidence at the moment, Bonnie Young. This ball's played in behind for Megan Castle. And Matilde Laurel Ty had come out for that one. What a chance for Gungahlin again. Shut down by Maddie Steinacker. This game all of a sudden is on. Castle for Van Alst. Belconnen are being pinned back in their own half. Van Alst for Castle. Megan Castle. It's wide. Another great chance created by Gungahlin United. We've got just over 15 minutes left plus any additional time. McDonough, Legends making an unmarked run. She wants to find her. Just comes short to receive it on the deck. Forced back by Pitkin. Bobbin, Whiteley and Strongly. It's definitely a new look Gungahlin team. Given away to Young. Nat DeMarco. Castle held on to the ball really well. And Bonnie Young as well, so influential in this game. She was the one that set up that massive opportunity for Darby Whiteley. Everything good has come out of some attacking play by Bonnie Young. Player didn't really feature in first grade last season, played mostly reserve grade. But now she has 4 goals in 3 games this season. What a start to 2025 it's been for her. Van Alst tackled by Hindmarsh. Free kick goes the way of Gungahlin. Percival wants to play it quickly. Percival will take this one. It's a central position. Difficult one. Maddie Percival looks like she's going for goal. Laurel Ty. Easy claim for her. She's looking long for Roberts. Won by Stevens. Martin's in strongly on Young. Away by Steinecker. Won back by Gungahlin again. Van Alst looking for Whiteley. Bobbin takes a tumble again. Possession returns to Gungahlin. Nat DeMarco looking for Castle. Budeweg. Pin back again. Young's ball deflects out by McDonough. Finds Whiteley, who's cut inside. Darby Whiteley's going for goal. It's at the crossbar. Stella DeMarco dropped by Laurel Ty. And away by Belconnen. Well, Darby Whiteley almost scored an absolute stunner to bring it back level. What a game we've got here at McKellar Park. Young's long throw. Steinecker picks it up. Her clearance flicked on by Roberts. Gungahlin need to be wary. Gungahlin. Gungahlin defense need to be wary because Belconnen very able, very clinical as we've seen today. Scoring goals. They'll get a lot more room if Gungahlin continue to push numbers forward. Percival for Budeweg. Stevens. Finding Castle. He's had a great game again. That ball looking for Budeweg. McDonough launches it clear. Percival wins it back. Preston on the front foot ahead of Nat DeMarco. Looking for Bobbin. They need to be careful around her as well. Stella DeMarco tried to come in for the tackle. That ball has been played in behind for Alina Roberts, who cuts inside. It's Alina Roberts. And it's held by Emily Pearce. Kira Bobbin's down. The referee's blown the whistle. Such an exciting end to this game, though. Not the player they want to see down. Looks like maybe potentially a bit of cramp. Just that leg being stretched out by Bronte Pike. But we're set for a really engaging last 10 minutes or so. Score remains 3-2 to Belconnen. They started the half so well with that early goal from Kira Bobbin. Gungahlin hit back though. through Bonnie Young after a great delivery from Darby Whiteley. And then Bonnie Young cut inside from long range. What a goal. And that has set up, as I mentioned, such an exciting end to this game. We've had a really thrilling 5 minutes or so. Kira Bobbin looks like she might be okay to continue. Liana Altamore is on the bench as well, ready to come on. Looks like that might be the substitution made. So Liliana Altamore comes on having scored 2 goals this season to go along with 1 in the cup. So another player knows where the back of the net is. Altamore is coming on for the final 10 minutes or so. We'll have a few minutes additional time due to this lengthy stoppage. Gungahlin will be very happy to see Kira Bobbin go off. She absolutely terrorized that defense at times. DeMarco looking for her sister, Nat DeMarco. Young, Castle. Important block again by Steineker's had plenty of them in this half. Here's Bonnie Young again. Looking for Whiteley. Important header won by Steffi Legends. Stella DeMarco putting on good pressure. McDonough calmly away. They played that out really well, Belconnen. Whiteley's got in ahead of Legends. Couldn't keep the ball in though. Roberts breezes past Van Alst. De Campley's with her. Altamore's free at the back post if De Campley can find her. And Stevens puts in the block. And the ball's out for a corner. Izzy Hindmarsh heading over to swing this one in. So the momentum of that last few minutes diluted a little bit. Hindmarsh's ball in. Won by Percival. Young contesting with Martins. And McDonough picks it up. Looked like she was going to have a go there. Didn't quite make a good connection. Stevens, not many options for her to pick out. Forced out of play by Altamore's pressure. We've entered the final 10. Stevens, back heel, might work out for Gungahlin. Couldn't keep it in though. Pike with the throw. Looking for Martins. Young in strongly. And the ball's out for a corner for Belconnen United. McDonough will jog over to swing this one in again. Still putting plenty of numbers forward. A goal here you feel would kill off the game and win it for Belconnen. Elish McDonough's delivery, looking to find Pike, who nearly made contact. Whiteley's ball away has found Castle. Not many options again for her to pick out. Legends in strongly. Whiteley looking to find out Lillian Pitkin. Away by Steinakos. Found Alyssa De Campley. Roberts. Preston. Stella DeMarco looking to accelerate away from Preston, who's done so well to stick with her. And the free kick goes the way of Belconnen. Great running from Lauren Preston. Bronte Pike will take this free kick. Gungahlin need to get the ball back in their possession and forward quickly. Pike's looking long for DeCampley. Header won by Van Alst. Martins. Altamore with a bit of space. Gets to the byline, cuts it back. Important interception by Percival. Natsamako, lovely layoff to Budueg. Whiteley trying to turn Legends, who's looked very solid off the bench. Budueg in strongly on Hindmarsh. It's been a really physical game as well. Throw goes the way of Belconnen. Gungahlin fans unhappy with that decision. Ticking into the final 5 minutes now. Gungahlin need to get the ball forward. To get the ball to Bonnie Young, really. Pitkin found Whiteley. Trying to turn away from Legends, who did well to hold on to possession. Step away from 2 challenges as well. McDonough. Ball over the top will find Martins. Altamore's free at the back post. Martins has found Alyssa DeCampley, who wraps up the game. You've got to think now. It's 4-2 Belconnen. It's a really important 3 points potentially for Scott Collins' team. And that's a heartbreaking goal for Gungahlin to concede. It's a 5th of the season for DeCampley, her 2nd of the game. And last season's top scorer looks well on her way to being in those conversations again. 5 goals in her first 4 games. What have Gungahlin got? They came from 3-0 down. Can they score another 2 in the final 5 minutes? One by Van Alst. Natamarco. Stevens. Young. Lovely link up with Stevens, who's got away from 2 challenges. Is looking to find Castle. McDonough picks it up. Bronte Young not in much of a rush to grab the ball here. Well, they weathered that pressure from Gungahlin. They held on defensively despite the momentum. They really took the momentum out of the game as well by holding on to possession, winning those duels as they've done all game. Stevens for Natamarco. Stevens looking for Young. Steinacker will see it out for a goal kick. 2 minutes of regulation time left in this game. Belconnen 4-2 up. They look like they're still going to maintain their position at the top of the table. Currently in that game between Canberra, Croatia and West Canberra Wanderers, Croatia lead 1-0. So at the moment, Belconnen sit 3 points clear at the top. Natamarco wins the ball. Stella DeMarco driving away from DeCampley. Van Alst gives it back to Stella DeMarco. Whiteley trying to take on Legends, who sticks to her very effectively as she's done since coming on. Van Alst. Percival. Young. in this position again. We know what happened last time. She might get it back here. Bonnie Young cuts inside and shoots. Blocked by 2 or 3 Belconnen players there. DeMarco went down in the penalty area. Stella DeMarco for Stevens. Doesn't have many options. Gungahlin players sticking at the top of the box. Van Alst back for Maddie Percival. Stevens, DeMarco's making a run. This isn't where they want the ball. We're about to enter stoppage time. We're in the last minute of the 90. Pitkin back to Van Alst. Need a bit more urgency. Picked up by Legends. Roberts finding Legends. Great skill to get away from Whiteley, who was in strongly to win it back. Looking for Castle, who used her body really well to spin away from McDonough. DeMarco looking for Pitkin, who will get there. Only Bonnie Young at the far post. And across, couldn't find a teammate. No one really in the box. Gungahlin looked like they may have lost this game. Let's see a late substitution for Belconnen. Played into the stoppage. To stoppage time. Izzy Hindmarsh will be replaced by Caitlin Kosh. Another good performance from Hindmarsh in that midfield. Bit of a substitution to tick down the clock. Kosh will slot into midfield. Captain the reserve side earlier. Pitkin looking for Castle. Hasn't been able to get on the score sheet as of yet. Still a good performance. Back it goes to Laurel Ty. Laurel Ty looking long. Picked up by Martins away from Stella DeMarco, and Alina Roberts still full of running. Campley putting the pressure on Percival. Budaweg turns out of trouble, looking for Stevens. Finding Castle. Run being made by Nat DeMarco, but again Maddie Steinacker, great defending. Whiteley can't get past Legends, does so well again. Whiteley working hard. Played just over 2 minutes of additional time. Been such an engaging second half. Gungahlin can take positives from this performance, but on the whole, they have been second best. Belconnen continue to back up those title hopes. Good ball from Pike. Looking for Altamore. Percival's kept it in. Altamore played it back to DeCampley, who's found Alina Roberts into the arms of Emily Pierce. He played 3 minutes of additional time now. How much longer do Gungahlin have to maybe grab a consolation goal at this stage? Castle looking for Young, but Bronte Pike in strongly. That's the quality of Belconnen's squad as well, to be able to bring on a player like Bronte Pike, like Steffi Legends, like Altamore as well. Pike's cut it back, looking for Altamore. Stevens, Van Alst, finding Budaweg. Not many options forward for Gungahlin. Credit to the hard work of Belconnen in that midfield. Stella DeMarco. Run being made by Pitkin. Castle trying to peel off Steinacher, won by Alina Roberts, working hard defensively. Into the 95th minute. Roberts. Lovely turn away from Pitkin. Puts it in front of Caitlin Kosh. Pierce to Maddie Percival. Van Alst. Stevens. Entering the territory of the last kind of move of the match. Gungahlin looking a little bit defeated, but still keen to play around the ball. And that is the full-time whistle. Gungahlin United fighting back in the second half, despite an early goal scored by Kira Bobbin. But Alyssa DeCampli's goal a few minutes before the end of the game killed off Gungahlin's revival. Means that Belconnen United are 4 from 4 now. 100% record intact in the league this season. They might just be headed for top of the league for another week running. Gungahlin United can take positives from their performance. They fought back well, but the quality of Belconnen United shone through in the end. Full time here at McKellar Park. What a game it's been. It's Belconnen United 4, Gungahlin United 2.
Find out who our women's coach is. Their coach, our common player, and that's